Hey guys, it's your Astro Girl Young here, and I had a client with Pisces in the 11th house, and they wanted me to kind of make like a video or just an explanation on how Mercury in Pisces going direct. What does that mean? How they will be affected by it, and just in general, kind of more information on Mercury going retrograde and how we were impacted by it. And I know that it's hard for me to put creative content out there. So I do apologize for the delay in like administering or producing information in regards to the transits and astrology and how they relate to us. But again, you can always directly message me on Instagram at AstroGroveYoung, and I will be glad to inform you on the transits and how they will affect you. But I said, what the heck, let's make a video and I can explain to him and you guys how the 11th house and Mercury will be affecting everyone, right? So again, just to give you guys some insight, Mercury did go direct in Pisces today, which is April 7th. So here we go. Mercury is the planet that governs all things communication, thinking, and how we process information. It's basically our voice, how we talk, how we learn, how we make decisions. It impacts the third house, the ninth house, and I believe also the 12th house, right? Now, Mercury is currently in Pisces, which is why it could be affecting that 12th house because Pisces rules the 12th house. And Pisces is a sign that's all about intuition, emotions, and dreams. So when Mercury is in Pisces, things kind of become a little hazy. You might feel like you're trying to explain something, but it's kind of hard to put that into words. Or you could find that you have a lot of misunderstandings or miscommunications happening a lot more often than usual, right? So, for instance, for the individual that asked me for the 11th house information, right? If you have Pisces in your 11th house, this means that this is all about your social events, social activities, social circles, your friendships, your hopes and dreams and goals and long-term goals, right? So what is your vision? What is your plan? What are your networks, your associations, right? So during this time, you might find that communication with your friends or group associates, right, could be a little bit confusing, a little foggy, just unclear. Like some messages could be getting lost. Plans could get canceled or changed out of nowhere. Again, maybe your goals are a little bit, feeling unclear. You're not really sure what to do next, where to go, how you want your life to proceed, I guess you could say, like what is the vision of what you want to do with yourself, but not necessarily your purpose, just kind of like what do you want to manifest, right? And because of the Pisces energy, it makes things very foggy, very confusing, like I said, very unclear, just a lot of like unrealistic expectations in a way, but not really unrealistic expectations. It's just kind of like the unknown. And so now that Mercury went retrograde a little while ago, right, we were kind of being affected by this. And basically, when a planet goes retrograde, it means that everything kind of slowed down. Everything, like that planet kind of goes backwards, and it feels like everything is going in reverse. And you kind of have to look back into the past and kind of analyze where you are and where you have been going. And so during this time, you may have experienced a lot more miscommunication issues, a lot of technology issues, a lot of delays, traffic jams, car issues, things from the past coming back up. And it's basically like the universe is trying to tell you to slow down, rethink, reevaluate, especially if things haven't been fully sorted out, if things haven't been working out for you, then this is kind of that time to this was that time to take a step back and just analyze, like I said, what's been going on and why you are being affected this way. But again, we are experiencing a shift, which is basically Mercury going direct, meaning things are now moving forward. So this is when things start to kind of clear up. Misunderstandings start to make more sense. Things that before you weren't really like sure of, and you were a little bit confused, or kind of like illuminating themselves, and you're like getting that clarity, and like all the old issues and past behaviors and experiences and all that, it's kind of like, okay, this is why that happened. This is what I had to go through. That like mental fog is starting to lift, and you're starting to find the answers that you were seeking or needed, right? It's like you're finally getting the full picture, all the little puzzles that you were missing before, and everything is kind of connecting. And it was a little bit blurry, but now everything is being focused, right? So, especially for the client or the individual that has Pisces in the 11th house, this could be like you're finally getting closer to your true friends. Your goals are actually starting to kind of work out, and you're actually starting to pursue what you want. If there were any like issues or problems or mix-ups within your social life, or any confusion on who you want around you, where you're going in life, things are just finally going to start to make sense, and you're finally going to understand like why this is happening, and like what do you have to do next, and like who do you have to remove, like who is good for you and who's not good for you, like what is good for you and what's not good for you. And like just overall, Mercury going direct definitely helps you kind of get back on track. It helps you, like I said, reevaluate and like just kind of rethinking about everything that you've been putting on the back burner, anything that you haven't really been focused on, anything that you kind of should be pursuing right now. So you're going to be propelled forward, you're going to be moving forward, and it's just a good time to like tie up any loose ends, declutter your home, revisit the past or any experiences, kind of try to fix any issues or dilemmas that you've been having with people, and just kind of make sure that this is a clear energy for you, right? Anything that's been hanging around, anything that's not working out for you, anything that needs to be settled, this is a really good time to just kind of have an open mind and let things flow and let things happen the way they should be, and just kind of let things work themselves out basically. And if you are where you should be, then everything will be great and fine. And if not, then you're going to have to put a little bit more work and a little extra more focus into making sure that your plans and path succeeds. But again, I am Astro Grove Young, and if you guys have any questions, you can definitely DM me at Astro Grove Young. And again, I do apologize for the slow content creating, but this is something that I truly enjoy, and I'm always happy to assist when it comes to astrology. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and again, if you have Pisces in the 11th house, then definitely pay attention to how you are being affected by these transits. Of course, we also have Venus also still retrograding in Pisces, but it will be going direct in a couple of days, and maybe I will create another video for that transit. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.